Hello everyone, and welcome to this video where we talk about RedFall, the upcoming open world co-op FPS shooter from Arcane Austin. Now, are you all as excited as I am about the release of RedFall on May 2nd? The latest trailer that we saw gave us a great look at the world of RedFall that we'll be exploring on our own or with friends as we fight the vampiric menace that's taken over and turned the town into their feeding ground. For those of you who don't know already, RedFall is an open world looter shooter with co-op play. The story centres around the vampiric takeover of RedFall and how we'll take it back from them, playing as one of 4 characters. These characters are Layla Ellison. He started off as a researcher who was working at the RedFall Technical University studying biomedical engineering. Well, that was until something happened to Layla during a trial that she took part in. This incident bestowed Layla with telekinetic powers, which means she has the power to move, create and empower objects with her abilities. Her powers also come in handy during multiplayer as she can aid her teammates with her abilities too. Next up we have Remy De La Rosa, a combat engineer who is a member of the Navy and has become trapped in RedFall with her little robot companion Bribon. Remy uses the all guns blazing approach to dealing with the vampire threat of RedFall, and with the help of her teammates in Bribon, she'll be a force to be reckoned with. Next up we have Devinder Crowsley. He is the local cryptozoologist in RedFall and has many theories as to what the vampires are planning. He is an inventor and has an arsenal of traps and weapons at his disposal to help fight back against the vampires whilst dishing out comic relief amongst the bloodshed and staking of the vampires. Now last but not least we have Jacob Boyer, an ex-military sharpshooter who somehow became the owner of a vampiric eye which gives him abilities. One of which is to temporarily become invisible and sneak up to enemies or even pass them by without them noticing. Jacob also has the aid of a spectral raven that he can call upon to scout areas for the team and inform the team of enemy locations. Personally, I for one will be playing as Jacob when the game is released. Now I mentioned that the game is a looter shooter, and this applies to the weapons you find out in the world, having rarity levels. You have your normal variety of weapons, assault rifles, SMGs, etc. But there are also unique vampire slaying weapons and other rather intriguing looking weapons too. The world itself is also open for you and your friends to explore. There's loads of nooks and crannies, and you're able to stay together and explore as a group, taking on each part of the map as you want, or you can then divide and split up and go to each corner of the map individually, which is also great for those who want to tackle the map their own ways when they want to, while still being in the game world with your friends. With all these abilities and weapons, who will you be fighting against and using your loadouts on? So we obviously have the vampires like we've seen in the trailers, but there will also be cultists around who act as a group of warring factions. So for example, you may be exploring and hear a gunfight occurring, to then find out that it's just 2 cults having it out amongst themselves. This in itself presents an opportunity for you as a player. Do you take them out whilst they're fighting, or do you leave them to it? Now I'm really excited about the release of RedFall, and I look forward to getting my hands on it in May, and for those of you who have got Xbox, it's coming out on Game Pass as well. With that in mind, will you be picking up the game yourself? If you are, I'll see you out there in May, so get those wooden stakes sharpened up, like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you out there Slayers. Have a good one.